After the Punisher failed to save a man's wife and kid, who were killed by a frost giant named Casikla during the War of the Realms, the man introduces him to war orphans who show him pictures of the monsters that killed their families, so Frank goes on a mission to wipe them all out. After killing all the monsters on Earth, Frank steals Thor's goat and straps it to his van to hunt down the remaining monsters in other dimensions. He kidnaps an elf navigator to guide him on his journey, and their first stop is where Frank crosses the first picture in his list, killing a mechanical shark and rescuing Foggy Nelson from its jaws. Frank brings Foggy along to Jotunheim, where he slaughters a bunch of frost giants in search of Casikla. During their search, Frank discovers Juggernaut being held captive and tortured by the giants, so he frees him, and together they wipe out all of the giants, leaving only one alive for interrogation. Juggernaut is horrified by Frank's brutal methods, causing him to vomit all over Foggy. Once the giant reveals everything he knows about Casikla, Frank instantly kills him. Frank explains his mission to Juggernaut and shows him the drawings the orphans made of the monsters that killed their families, causing him to burst into tears and vows to help Frank avenge their families. They continue their mission, and after hunting every monster on the list, Juggernaut asks if their mission is finished, but Frank says there is one more name in the list: Casikla. The team storms Casikla's base, slaughtering all of his henchmen until Frank confronts him, declaring his time has come to an end. Casikla responds by firing a rocket launcher and capturing everyone except Foggy, who manages to escape. Later, just as Casikla prepares to cook Frank alive, Foggy returns carrying an asteroid and crashes it straight into the base, finally freeing Frank. Frank grabs his sword and ends the fight by slicing Casikla in half before cutting off his head. With their mission finally complete, Frank returns to the orphans and tells them the monsters have been punished, and they all rush to hug him.